The 2022 Champions League final with Paris Saint-Germain out of the final will be Juventus defeating Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League final. When you do the translation of English to Spanish and to English to Italian, it is Munich, that is Monaco in Italian.
Monaco.
25 years without winning the Champions League for the winningest club in Italia, Juventus. To end a Champions League title spell.
Fine.
Fine's Gematria 25, Italia's Gematria 25, 25 years without winning the Champions League. It is Monaco, Munich, that has Gematria of 25. 26 years without winning the Champions League for the Scudetto winners. Bayern last won the Champions League at Lisbon, Portugal. Lewandowski, the star player of Bayern, is Polish. The goalkeeper who replaced Buffon is Polish as well. Wojciech Szczesny. It is Poland that is Gematria 26. Austria having Gematria 26. Bayern began the Champions League knockouts against Salzburg. Italy, when they won the Euros, began the knockouts against Austria. An interesting connection to make with the UEFA Champions League this year. Italy seized the Champions League title after what happened with the virus and COVID hitting Italy from Wuhan, China. Chelsea are the defending champions. Also, the last time Bayern lost the Champions League final in the year 12 came against Chelsea, which is why they lose the Champions League final again on 28/1 of 2022, which is a 12-3-day numerology. Exactly 12 years later, after 2010, is when Italy win the Champions League again. Inter defeated Bayern. It is Juventus that will also defeat Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League final. It is Bayern that are 6-5 in the Champions League final. Bayern Munich, with the loss to Juventus, will be 6-6 in the Champions League final for Italy to take the crown.
Corona.
Corona. Inter have Gematria 66. Bayern are 6-6 in the final for Juventus to win the Champions League for Italia for the first time since Inter. This is an Italian Champions League final, and over at the stadium of Los Blancos of Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, Bayern lose again to Juventus to be 6-6 in the UEFA Champions League final. So take a moment, step back. Let's see Bayern's record in the Champions League final at that time. So let's see, 6-5. They were 5-5, and then they were 4-5. So Bayern were 4-5 in the Champions League final when it lost to Inter. Juventus are going to be 4-5 against Bayern Munich all time. Well, because Paulo Dybala is the main star of the show for Juventus. He is re-signed with Juventus. They win without Federico Chiesa. Dybala is Gematria 45. Chiesa, Gematria 27. 27 having to do with Paris, because in the Gematria calculator it is Paris that has Gematria 27. The 2-7 team in the Champions League final will be playing at Paris to be 3-7 in the final, with its last Champions League match at France against Lyonnais, with La Hoya Dybala being the main star of the show with Dusan Vlahovic. Allegri wins the Champions League. Torino wins the UEFA Champions League. Juventus are 3-7 in the Champions League final, and it's 37th. They enter the final with 37 knockout appearances. All right. Before knockout appearance number 38, since winning the final at Rome is going to be for their next title, because Bayern last won at Portugal. It's Paulo Dybala, that's Gematria 38. It's Vlahovic, that's Gematria 38. FC Bayern, Gematria 38. 37 total knockout ties since winning the Champions League before the final, almost 37 years after the Heysel Disaster at Brussels, where Liverpool fans charged the barrier, stormed Italian fans. They murdered a bunch of Juventus fans before the final, and it's Liverpool that wear that red like Bayern Munich. This is going to be a symbolic tribute to the Heysel Disaster of 1985. The team in red has to lose again, just like Liverpool, because Heysel has gematria of France. So 37 years after the Heysel Disaster, Juventus' first Champions League title is when Juventus will be 3-7 in the UEFA Champions League final. Frenchman Adrien Rabiot may be the hero for Juventus. 25 years without winning the Champions League, the former Paris Saint-Germain player will be playing in Paris in the UEFA Champions League final for Juventus. Bayern 6-5 in the final right now. It's Paulo Dybala, Paulo gematria 65, Rabiot gematria 65, Bayern gematria 65 to soon to be 6-6 in the Champions League final. Just over 74 months later, after Juventus lost to Bayern Munich on March 16th of 2016, is when they defeat Bayern in another matchup. That's exactly what's going to happen for Juventus. FC Bayern gematria 74. Adrian has gematria Juventus FC and Munich, and Juve's first Champions League final with Allegri during the Allegri run at Berlin with owner Agnelli winning the Champions League at Parigi. 60 knockout appearances for Allegri entering the knockouts of this year. 66 total knockout matches for Allegri before Bayern are going to be 6-6 in the final, as explained in the prior video. So Juventus will win at Paris. Bayern Munich will lose the Champions League final for the first time since they lost to Chelsea for Juventus to win the Champions League title 26 years later. And Chelsea are obviously the defending holders of the European Cup. And that's exactly what's going to be happening right here. 92 weeks after August the 23rd of 2020, the 2022 is Bayern's next Champions League appearance in the final. Vlahovic is the main star of the show for Juventus. Vlahovic and Dybala. Vlahovic, gematria 92. 6-6. From 5 Champions League final losses to 6 Champions League final losses, from 5 to 6 over at Paris, France. Their first final since winning the Champions League, Juventus, was over at Munich, at Monaco. They don't win until 25 seasons without winning the UEFA Champions League. Which brings us to 3-7 when they played Dortmund, because Dortmund is also gematria 37 in the gematria calculator. That's another big tribute right there. The Bayern are going to lose again. Notice how 9 months and 6 days after August the 23rd takes you to May the 28th of the next year. That's a lot like the 96th final. Lewandowski was 9-6 in knockout ties with Bayern before he ended up winning the Champions League in 2020 against Paris Saint-Germain. So yes, that's exactly what's going to be happening for Juventus right here. They're going to defeat FC Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. I want you to see when we're going to Bayern that they're called FC Bayern. They're called Bayern München because München is Munich in German. FC Bayern. We could even do the abbreviations of football club Bayern Munich. 11 years without winning the Champions League. Sounds super legit, doesn't it? It does. We should probably go to the amount of actually when the season began for the Bianconeri this year. Season began August 22nd. So 27 months later, at Paris is when Juventus played its first Champions League match since they lost to Lyon It's Lyon. That's Jumanji 66. Bayern is 6-6 in the final when Juventus win again at France. That's another big reason to end a curse because Sarri said Juventus was cursed after they lost to Lyon. Cursed is Jumanji 25 as well. Heysel Disaster, the Liverpool Reds, the Bayern Red, the 29th Champions League final appearance for the country of Italy over at France against Bayern. Heysel anniversary, 37 years later, the Liverpool Reds, the Bayern Red, because keep in mind in the gematria calculator that it is Liverpool FC that's got same gematria as Bayern Munich FC. Bayern Munich and Liverpool have got same gematria 133 and 61. So the Reds are going to end up losing. The Red Army of Russia is going to lose World War III. Red Army of Russia. Putin going to lose. He will. Madman going to lose. Lewandowski's first Champions League final loss since over at England, over at London in 2013. It's Juve, that's gematria 13. Londra, Inglaterra, the 95-96 team won the Champions League. Inglaterra, it's gematria 67, and the 67th Champions League is when Lewandowski loses the Champions League again. That was the 58th Champions League in 2013. Because that is gematria Juve having gematria 58. For Italy's first Champions League title since they won over at the Stadium of Real Madrid Club de Football. The 44th match for Italy against Germany for the 20th win. It's Paulo, that's gematria 20. The 73rd goal against Bayern Munich. Crown Internazionale was the last team to win the Champions League for Juventus. And now we can do Bayern clubs, German clubs against Italian opposition. So the reverse. Juventus versus German teams. For its 21st win, the 73rd goal is Internazionale. The 74th goal is FC Bayern. Bayern Munich is gematria 61. 61 goals allowed. The 21st goal to win a title. Gematria 21. Juventus Bayern. The 2-4 score, March the 16th, 16 is 7 of 2016 is 9, so that's a 19 one-day numerology. The 22nd knockout win since 1996 is going to win the Champions League again for Italy, because once again, Wuhan is gematria 22, Italy is gematria 22. Juventus will show Paris Saint-Germain how to defeat FC Bayern, that's for sure. This is the first year of Julian Nagelsmann. A snapshot of Julian Nagelsmann. If you go to his year, that's 25, 1987. He could lose his 64th match